Hey everyone, what I'd like to do today is talk about this ESR Ultra Tempered Glass Screen Protector kit that comes with two tempered glass screen protectors. So this kit is for my 11-inch iPad Pro with the M4 chip that came out in 2024. And I need to say that because you can see here it says picture for reference only because this picture is incorrect. In the new iPad Pro, the camera is actually here at the top in landscape mode, but you can see here in the picture they've got it at the top in portrait mode. So the picture's wrong, but thankfully the screen protectors inside are 100% correct. So this kit is part of the Armorite series, military grade protection, apparently offers 110 pounds of impact resistance. And I'm using the word apparently because I'm not going to test that. I'm not going to take the chance that I break my iPad Pro, but that's what it says it offers. So I've had this on my iPad Pro for a couple of days now, and I just want to show you in my Spigen Urban Fit case. And the reason I want to show you in that is because some screen protectors don't actually work well with cases, but you can see here that it fits perfectly. It's not bulking up in any way. This is a great fit for this particular case, and you can see, you know, the wake functionality, the sleep functionality, that's all good as well. And yeah, no problems there using it with this case. But I do need to point that out because there are some cases out in the market, some types of folio cases or whatever, that just don't work well with screen protectors. Just bear that in mind if you're looking at a new case. Some cases just don't work well with screen protectors. So you can see that the screen protector has been applied. You can see that there's a cutout for the camera there, and it's maybe a little bit misaligned. You can see there's a little bit of extra space there, but that's on me. It's me that applied it. But yeah, I maybe should have applied it a little bit more to the left there. But everything's working okay, the camera, etc. As far as glare goes, it looks about the same, if I'm honest. And I know that naked, the display is going to look better in some situations, but I haven't noticed that an issue with the, watching videos or anything like that. I've not noticed it being an issue with just navigating it. Now, I'm not an artist, so this is maybe, it's maybe not a good test. I'm not the right person to ask about this, but I do want to show you that if you are using any kind of stylus, to me, it seems like it's still working fine. I'm not an artist. I'm just kind of scribbling here, but if you are taking notes, you are drawing, you are painting, I don't think you're going to have any issues doing any of that with this display. It still seems to be responsive, in my opinion. Now, if you are an artist, though, you might be looking at a more expensive screen protector solution, or you might want to ensure that you use it naked. But I think for most of us who are, using a stylus just for taking notes and things, I don't think this screen protector is going to present any kind of problem to you. But let's talk about what is in the package. When you open up the box, you will see that everything is contained within the application tray. You'll see a user manual at the top, and underneath you'll see that a screen protector is already in the application frame waiting to be installed. In the tray is a second screen protector and two cleaning kits. Each cleaning kit contains one wet wipe, a cleaning cloth, and two dust removal stickers, which is everything that you need, but I would have liked at least two wet wipes as they tend to dry up quickly, so it's always good to have an extra one. There are just a few steps to follow in order to apply one of the screen protectors to your iPad Pro. Whilst a user manual is provided, I highly recommend following ESR's video tutorial instead, as it is much easier to follow. But I will summarise the steps for you. The first thing you need to do is turn off your iPad Pro, take off any existing screen protector, and align the iPad Pro in the application frame. As long as you position the iPad's camera where they suggest, it will lock in perfectly. Next, open up the cleaning kit and clean your iPad Pro's display using the wet wipe and cloth, and then remove any excess dust with the dust removal stickers. Then, on the screen protector, pull the sticker which is labelled as number 1 to peel off the protective film, and then ensure the screen protector hole goes through the peg on the other side. Now slide your finger down the line labelled number 2 and wait around 10 seconds for the screen protector to apply. You'll then see the screen protector sticking to the iPad Pro display, at which point you can use the tab at the peg to remove the top protective film. The screen protector is now on your iPad Pro's display, but you may need to push out some bubbles. Finally, remove the alignment clip and then remove your iPad Pro from the tray. So the overall installation process is straightforward, and I think ESR have done a very good job with their installation system, and I think they've done a very good job with their video tutorial. You just have to follow their tutorial, go through each of the steps, and you'll be fine. But I do want to talk about my experience of installing it. As I pointed out earlier, I did not do the best job of aligning it. So the system is that you flip it over and then you put the hole in the screen protector into the peg. And I did do that, and it was all locked in place. You know, the iPad Pro was locked into the tray. But I didn't pay enough attention to what was going on with the camera cutout, you know, how this was aligned here. I just assumed it would be perfect regardless. But you can see that there is some space at the top there and there's none at the bottom. So it's a little bit misaligned, and I've maybe not got the screen protector around the camera cutout perfect, but it doesn't bother me. It all works fine. The camera works fine. It looks good in my opinion, and I'd rather just keep the second screen protector for later, you know, rather than replace it to be a perfectionist. I think you know, the way that it's been applied here is fine. The other thing is bubbles. Bubbles. So ESR have been promoting the fact that this is a bubble-free application, and I think that's a large claim for any screen protector company to make, and that was certainly not my experience. Now, I don't think I did anything wrong, but after I applied the screen protector and I put the pressure down, you know, along the line number 2, I did notice there was quite a few air bubbles, and I got rid of some of them quite easily, you know, just kind of pushing the air out. But there was a few large bubbles and I could not get rid of them. And eventually what I did was just lifted up the screen protector a little bit with my nail, and then I pushed out all those nasty air bubbles. That's kind of standard screen protector application procedure. It's something I've done with many screen protectors. It's just what you kind of have to do. But I don't think their claim of being bubble free is correct. You might have to push some bubbles out. The other thing to talk about is dust. Now, I cleaned it with the wet wipe and then I cleaned it with the cloth. And in my opinion, when I got to that stage, it was perfect. There was zero dust there. So I decided not to use the dust sticker removal because I thought those dust stickers would cause more problems than I needed. Because what sometimes happens with those dust stickers is you've got a little dust mark, you put the sticker down, it removes the dust, but it sometimes leaves a big line, a big sticker line. So then you use the wet wipe, which is dry at this point, and then you use the cloth and the line is away, but then there's another random piece of dust. So then you use a dust sticker and then you go around in circles. So I was quite fortunate. After I used the wet wipe and the dust cloth, it looked great. So I just opted to put the screen on. But I think that when I was applying it, there was 2 little dust marks that got in, because later on I saw there was a tiny little piece of dust. And that little piece of dust, I can't even see anymore. It was very insignificant. You can't see it with the screen on. You can barely, I don't think I can even see it with the screen off. It is something I noticed though, that when I was applying it over, I think maybe just the speed that I was doing it was, you know, that a little dust market came down and landed on the display. It's always going to happen, and I certainly wouldn't go through the whole process because of that. In my opinion, you know, despite the little alignment issue, which is all on me, I'm very happy with the results. I really am happy with the results. I think this is a fantastic little screen protector, and it's one that I can recommend. So this 2-pack, this kit here, cost me £16.99 from Amazon UK, and it's $16.99 on Amazon USA, Amazon.com. And I think it's a good option. And I do believe that in that $10 to $20 range for screen protectors, I don't think there's a massive difference in quality. Maybe with some brands, but I think the one that David Harry reviewed, the Jet Tech or JE Tech one, that's a few pounds cheaper, a few dollars cheaper. That's a good option as well. So check out David's review of that if you're looking for an alternative screen protector to this one. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those if you're just looking for an affordable, you know, screen protection solution. But yeah, I'm happy with the result overall. Good price, in my opinion. It comes with a 2-pack. Could do with some extra wipes, but yeah, I've been happy with it. I'm happy, using the stylus. I don't have any issues with glare, and I'm now happy that my iPad Pro has some protection. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please do leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you all. And until next time, take care.